Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the LA Dodgers and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Julio Urias gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. An outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Johnson right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Another one sent foul. 0-2 once more. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
That's wide. 2-0. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's do it, guys.
Line hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 popped high in the air. Keller waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Into the box, Tim LaCastro. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. The 0-1 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Lima, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up one early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Kershaw will slide one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Come on.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Basil.
So coming to the plate, Basil Johnson. Here's the first pitch to him. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front 2-1. So stepping in, Matt Kemp. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Farmer has it. And he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired. 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Logan Forsythe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Oklahoma City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias takes home the win. Clayton Kershaw lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. Left 1 man on base. For the Dodgers,